Okay, hey, it's been 5 years since I put the videos up for the sensory and perceptual abnormalities, and I wanted to note some of the things that have happened in between with respect to sensory and perceptual abnormalities. I was in the middle of writing a to-do list, or at least continuing it. And not too long ago, a couple of weeks ago, I rewatched the videos. I don't remember why I rewatched the videos. I just did. And yeah, I was like, it was on my mind to kind of to continue, I suppose, and add to what has already been, what I already discussed there. And in that time, so in the space, not like it hasn't been, I think it was about 2000 and, I want to say 14. No, it can't have been. 2016? Somewhere between 2015 and 2016, maybe the end of 2014. Doesn't matter. Somewhere in the space of the last 5 years, I came across. Well, actually, at the time, I was doing I recorded myself doing the sensory perceptual abnormality parts. I was looking into diagnosis for learning disabilities, and I think they only tested for dyslexia. And in 2014, I went to university, and I discovered Dyspraxia, I think 2015. So I was looking to get tested for that at university, but the discovery. My family are from a non-Western country, so they don't know about learning disabilities. Like, it's not something that they screen for when you're a child. So this is not something that was. My parents didn't know about it. I didn't know about it. So there you have it. So yeah, that was like earth-shattering. Developmental coordination disorder is the other title it goes by, and it's basically like poor spatial awareness, coordination ability, or like dexterity, and sometimes dependent agility, like flexibility, sometimes mobility. So for example, I couldn't jump until I was 5 years old, let's say, and I'm pretty clumsy. So those are just like two examples, and I'm really it takes me a while to physically organize what I'm doing physically with my body, including my speech. So if I'm looking yeah. And also Dyscalculia, I'll maybe speak about in more depth in like future video about like how they have impacted, or like in ways that they also like symptoms, etc. This is just a brief catch-up summary, yeah. So I've always, like, visually or abstract thinking, I always think, I think that it's okay, it's there, that ability, but when it comes to writing out, like keeping sequences of numbers, right? I can visualize it, like graphically, fine, and mathematical modeling, fine. Say when it comes to, I have to think now. I want to say calculus. I'm better with algebra than calculus. Hence Dyscalculia. So that's one way to summarize it. So like, yeah, certain aspects of like long trig formulas or integration or differentiation is fine. I would say integration. Well, just some examples of that. Yeah, in brief, I get like certain symptoms of dyslexia, but I definitely it's too low, at least from others I know who have it. Maybe observing them, and looking at other cases, well-known cases. I also have astigmatism, which means that I have very good control of my eye muscles. Yet at the same time, it weakens the connection of my, I want to say retina, but I'm not sure if it's right. It basically weakens the connection with the muscles to my eyes and the nose, in short. So yeah, with the sensory perceptual abnormalities that some of them I explained in a previous video, I guess it gets into the realm of neurological, so neuroanatomy and neurological conditions, or mental conditions, mental health conditions, mental disorders. They have different names, different ways and names for classification, and psychiatric disorders. So, since I last posted a video, I had a psychotic experience, and yeah, I think that a lot of the, say, aphasia, agnosia, and prosopagnosia, I think that's the simplest way to say it. Those were there. Like, elements of them came through during this period and experience, and I think it's kind of expanded its impact and reach. I do feel in terms of like day-to-day organization, because I'm consciously putting effort towards it, I feel a little bit more confident or able to do and organize. It's just a matter of being in the right state and staying alert and aware and doing the next right thing, at the right moment. So, well, that, and you began to talk about diet, I think, in part 4. I'll also talk about that in future. That's been wonderful, interesting, sometimes shitty, but it's been a journey. Sorry, pardon my French. Yeah, so, and neurotransmitters as well. Overall, I feel like I can't remember exactly what state I was in, or life conditions. I will reflect on that and compare and contrast, but at this moment in time, I'm pretty balanced in my life, generally speaking. Like, I'm happy, and I have an inner calm and groundedness, centeredness, and that's something I'm grateful for. So yeah, with the diet, nutrition and neuroscience. Get into that a little bit more. Make another part. And also psychosis, consciousness, and obviously sensory and perceptual abnormalities. We'll do that a bit more as well. But yeah, that's all. I really wanted to just it was because I'd been reflecting on it after watching it. Share and give a bit more context. Yeah, provide a bit more context. Yeah. So, I think without further ado, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna carry on getting stuff done and relax a bit. Okay, take care. And over and out. Be well.